Svend gazes across the stormy North Sea, his crew readying their longship for the voyage. Eirik stands by his side, excitement in his eyes. Freydis tests the edge of her sword, her resolve unshakable. She exchanges a determined look with Svend. As dawn breaks, the longship launches, oars churning water. The Vikings shout battle cries as they head for Anglo-Saxon shores. Across the channel, Ethelred listens in fear to stories of dragon-headed ships spotted along the coast. Svend's longship lands on a rocky beach, and Viking warriors leap overboard, weapons in hand. Eirik leads a scouting party into the coastal woods, searching for a settlement. Svend and Freydis follow, alert. They find a small Anglo-Saxon village, smoke curling from thatched roofs. Svend plots a swift raid. Freydis signals the attack. Vikings burst into the village, startling peasants and livestock alike. Word of the raid reaches Ethelred's hall. He debates what action to take, uncertain and inexperienced. Svend's warriors seize food and valuables, setting fire to several huts as a warning. Freydis ensures no one is harmed needlessly. Eirik finds a hidden store of weapons in the village. He nods approvingly. These will serve well in battles to come. Ethelred rallies his men, but doubts plague him. He wishes for courage equal to Svend's reputation. Svend leads his warriors back to their ship, loot in tow. Satisfied, but seeking greater glory, he urges haste. Freydis tends the wounds of a young Viking, proving her wisdom as well as her strength. At night, Svend speaks to Eirik, plotting their next raid deeper inland where the treasure is greater. The ship sails upriver under cover of darkness. Tiny fires dot the far bank, signaling unseen settlements. Ethelred consults a grizzled old warrior, learning of Viking weaknesses. He resolves to fight with renewed determination. Svend and his men beach their ship at a wider inlet. They set up a temporary encampment, hidden by the trees. Freydis scouts the area on quiet feet, noting the paths traveled by local farmers and villagers. Eirik returns with news. A wealthy Anglo-Saxon estate lies only a day's march inland. Ethelred, now armored, leads a group of local levies for training. He stumbles, but perseveres, desperate for his people's respect. Svend and his warriors strike the estate at first light, vaulting the low fences to surprise the defenders. A fierce battle rages in the muddy courtyard. Freydis fends off two burly guards while Svend seeks the estate's lord. Eirik faces off against a seasoned Anglo-Saxon, his battle axe meeting the defender's sword in a test of strength. The estate's defenders are finally overcome. The Vikings loot silver and supplies, but Svend's gaze drifts toward the horizon. Ethelred hears of the attack on the estate. He swears to protect his people, finding steel in his spine. Freydis bargains with Svend for a fair share of the loot for her warriors, proving her authority within the crew. Svend agrees, earning Freydis's loyalty. The crew feasts and sings late into the night, their unity restored. Eirik, restless, explores the camp perimeter, worried that their attacks may soon bring stronger resistance. Ethelred forms alliances with neighboring lords, their banners fluttering as warriors converge to face the Viking threat. Scouts return to Svend's camp. A large Anglo-Saxon host approaches. The Vikings quickly sharpen swords and repair shields. At dawn, Svend inspects his warriors, ensuring they are ready for the coming battle. Freydis and Eirik encourage the youngest fighters. Ethelred, at the head of his raised host, looks out over the misty fields where the fate of the countryside will be decided. As dawn approaches, Svend stands atop a hill, overlooking the misty battlefield, rallying his warriors with a fierce speech. Eric scouts the enemy's positions in silent darkness, returning with news of their numbers and formations. Freydis sharpens her sword by campfire, speaking quietly to a young, nervous shield maiden about courage before battle. Ethelred, armored and alert, kneels in prayer beneath an ancient yew, seeking strength as dawn nears. Svend stands on the misty hilltop, his commanding voice echoing as dawn breaks, rallying his warband to fight for honor and survival. Eric returns from the shadows, reporting precise details of the Anglo-Saxon positions and numbers, enabling Svend to refine his bold strategy. Freydis sharpens her sword by the dying fire, offering calm words to a young shield maiden while promising glory and a share of the spoils. Ethelred kneels alone beneath the ancient yew tree, clutching a gilded cross, his earnest prayers merging with the distant roar of river waters. As horns sound, the two forces assemble in open fields, Vikings in ragged ranks, shields locked, while the Anglo-Saxons await with spears bristling.